Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I am doing a reading for Aries today in all placements. So that could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or any of the other planets. And even if you don't have a planet in Aries, it's still somewhere in your chart. So there could be something in here for you. Also, feel free to check out any of my other videos. They are all timeless and all placements as well. Good morning, Rebecca. Thanks for being here. And thanks to all of you for liking, subscribing, and sharing. I really appreciate it. And feel free to comment if anything resonates for you. I'm going to start with the Oracle of Mystical Moments. And I'm going to be reading from the book because I don't know this deck very well. And then I will pick some other cards. Use some other decks. Hey, Redbeard made it. Hello. Thanks for being here. All right. So we've got White Rose of Hope, number 30. Oh, that's nice. The Gift, 23. And Butterfly Garden, 48. Wow. Without even looking at the book, I feel like this. Yeah, it's the White Rose of Hope. It's that has something to do with a gift that you're receiving. Maybe you've been hoping to get something, or the hope itself is a gift. Somehow there's transformation that's happening within you, that's happening around you. Your life is transforming. Butterfly Garden. Yeah, it's like the things that you've really been wanting or hoping for are going to finally be coming to fruition. You're even noticing this now. Let's see. The White Rose of Hope. Hope, beacon, solution, and beginnings. There's yeah. The hope has to do with some kind of solution or something that's allowing you to move forward in a new way. That's a part of this gift. Whimsy, excitement, curiosity, and gift. And with a new beginning, that curiosity, it's you're feeling interested, you're leaning in and hopeful that something there's something very fresh and new. Maybe you are, well, let me see. Let me look at Butterfly Garden. Curiosity. So we've got curiosity twice here with the Gift and Butterfly Garden. Discovery and small moments in life. And the small moments in life kind of line up with the whimsy. It's like it's all about focusing on the small things, the little things that are so meaningful, that often get overlooked. but that's what makes up the majority of our experiences. And with this new beginning, it's like, yeah, there is very much this kind of beginner's mind, this curiosity and excitement and what's coming next. Maybe you are being given a gift, a literal gift by someone that is allowing you to move in a new direction, helping you to discover something. Okay, so guess I will. What am I doing? Guess I'll put these here. Okay, so since I began with the Oracle of Mystical Moments, I'll go with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. So, what is the current situation that Aries is currently dealing with? How many times can I say currently? We've got the Emperor. That's your energy. Aries energy. And we've got the Four of Swords. And the Page of Wands. I feel like you're at the top of your game. You've gotten to a place where you feel successful, established, very confident, very comfortable in where you're at. Um, and this confidence is, it's like you have the space, you have the resources, you have this energy, this maybe even like a surplus of time or something, where you're able to just kind of rest and focus on yourself, like you've arrived somewhere and it feels really good, and now you're taking time to figure out what your next move is. Where do you go from here? And you're very curious. There's this curiosity here, and especially in this deck, the Page of Wands is um i- it's like, yes, I'm ready for an adventure. Let me look closer and see what's around me, see what's on the path as I begin this journey. What direction do I want to go? Definitely being ready to go. And this is definitely an energy of excitement and feeling optimistic, embracing the new, being in that beginner's mind and just like, okay, what's coming? What's coming next? And so, and it's really nice because there's this, you have this, I'm keep getting you kind of, you have the space, you have the time, you have this little like buffer zone where you're not feeling totally overworked. I mean, you could be. I feel like you're really in your element. You're really feeling in control of yourself and your life, and you're like, and again, there's this question of what's next? What can I do next? I've done a lot. I've accomplished a lot. And so you're able to focus on yourself. Take the time to recharge maybe after having worked very hard and very diligently to get where you're at, and you've gained this wisdom. And it's like, okay, I'm ready to start. I'm ready to start over or start fresh to go on this adventure. Maybe you're thinking of literally traveling somewhere. So let's find out what the challenge is. I'm going with the Light Seers deck. What is the challenge Aries is facing? Six of Swords, the Star, Aquarian energy, and the Magician, Gemini and Virgo energy. Hmm. You're you're trying to figure out how to make some kind of dream a reality. How to manifest what you want. It's interesting here because she's got the kind of the lasso, and she wants to pull the star down, and it's like this is you taking the star and pulling it down into your environment, or you're somehow, let's see, like it almost looks like the magician here is scrying in a way. But this it's the same. It's like it's whatever you want, whatever you're moving towards, whatever you're curious about, this new beginning. You're pulling it down, or you're figuring out how to take this idea, this dream of yours, and yeah, make it into a reality somehow using using the resources that are available to you. And with that Six of Swords, yeah, again, we get this. It's like you feel like you need to get yourself out of your current environment. Maybe there's something here about being, like you're the big boss, you've got a lot going on, and you're kind of, maybe you're wanting to not have so much responsibility, or maybe you're ready to delegate and hand that responsibility off to someone else because um, there is a lot of, yeah, it can cause a lot of pressure, and you're really feeling the need to go where it's calmer. And you have a goal, a dream, a desire that you're figuring, you want to figure out how to create. I think a part of this desire, a part of this goal has to do with moving away from so much conflict, maybe, or maybe, not necessarily conflict, but there's just, yeah, like there's a lot on your plate and you're ready to put that down, or like I said, maybe to um for a time at least, to delegate, to not have to deal with so much, because you really want to focus on this new energy, some kind of new beginning where you can feel more at peace. Yeah, maybe you really are going on some kind of like adventure, some kind of like literal like safari. You're going to go travel, you're going to go do something that go somewhere you've always wanted to go and didn't have the time for, or at one point didn't have the resources, but then once you had the resources or the finances, then you didn't have the time because then you were really busy, and you're just like, okay, I have everything I need now. I i I want to figure out how to do this. And maybe extracting yourself from your situation is proving to be more challenging than you anticipated. Um, and you're trying to work this out. Yeah. Okay. So gonna go with the Guardian Tarot, my creepy tree friends. What's hidden? What's coming in that you don't see? What's currently hidden from view for Aries? The Knight of Wands. The Queen of Wands. Wow, there's a lot of fire. Yes. And the Hierophant. And there are a lot of major arcana here in this reading. Hierophant is Taurus energy. Knight of Wands, Queen of Wands, and Hierophant. You maybe maybe there's somebody here, somebody in your life or somebody you have yet to meet who is going to help facilitate this new beginning, or they're going to become a companion for you. This can also be energy where, yeah, actually, yeah, this too, it could be where you start out as this in this beginner mind where you're trying something new, you're starting out on the path, feeling very curious, and as you move forward, your curiosity, your excitement, your desire for adventure just continues to grow. Like you're compelled to move forward, and that page energy moves to the night energy, and you're just like, the more you learn, the more you see, the more you do, you're like, yeah, this is the right thing for me, this is the right direction to go in. And that momentum, that drive, that desire kind of opens up a new vision for you, or helps you to see where you want to go, and you're not currently aware of this because you're only just thinking about starting. And that's what happens so often, usually, in any kind of endeavor that we take on, anything we begin, anything that we I don't know, anything we start, is we have an idea about it, but then we go on the journey and things don't always work out the way we initially expect or plan. We can bump up against obstacles we weren't expecting or anticipating. um, we may discover challenges where we're forced to figure out, like, okay, now I have to make a choice. Do I go this way? Do I go that way? Or how do I kind of get through this challenge? And you discover things as you go. Sometimes you discover that what you initially wanted isn't actually what you wanted, but you discover something new because of going on the journey. And that is the new direction to go in. Or things just become more clear. I feel like this could be a very spiritual journey for you, where you're really doing a deep dive, really coming to terms with, like, it could be the kind of thing where you've kind of you've amassed the wealth and all the things, and you've reached your goals in the material world, and you're like, okay, now what? This is, maybe you feel like this isn't as fulfilling as I expected it to be. And that's where you start to delve into the more spiritual aspect of life, realizing that there's got to be more than just the physical stuff. That's nice. It's, it's wonderful to feel comfortable, but what's the purpose? What's my purpose? And I feel like you're coming to that. Maybe you meet a teacher, someone who, or a mentor of some kind. Or maybe as you go on this path, you kind of you discover something about yourself that ends up making you into some kind of um, teacher, way shower, counselor, guide, something like this. It's interesting. So, in both of these cards, there's this figure. This one's holding up the the little portal, and this one is here just hanging out. Maybe, yeah, I mean, it could be like a spirit guide, or it could be somebody in your life who, yeah, like a companion, or somebody who's there to help, um, who's along for the ride and also there to help you see better or see more easily. Who's there to support you as you go on this journey. Okay, so I'm gonna try the Thoth deck. What is the potential outcome here? What is the potential outcome here for Aries? The Eight of Swords, interference. Two of Discs, change. And the this is Temperance, which is art in this deck. Uh, Sagittarian energy. So much fire in this reading, which is, it's a very creative and inspired energy. This is, to me, this is really speaking to what I was saying, which is you begin this journey, and as you go, you discover things about yourself. You discover maybe a new direction, or your passion, or your inspiration changes, um, kind of morphs. There's this interference, this some kind of block or obstacle or some kind of interference that happens as you are moving forward in this new direction, which facilitates change, which ultimately helps you to kind of figure out how to balance the different aspects of yourself, your light and your shadow side. It's i- there's something about coming full circle. You know, the snake, we've got the infinity. It's like you're you're learning how to tap in to the energies and to work with them rather than resisting them. And that's a part of this challenge here. Maybe you naturally feel a resistance to change. Most of us do. Uh, and maybe that's made it difficult to begin. But once you do begin, it's like there's change is inevitable. It's kind of inherent within having this new beginning. But what it does is it's nothing to fear. It actually helps you helps you get to this place of yeah, balance. And with this art card, I really feel like you're discovering something new about yourself, like a new desire, a new I don't know, like passion for something that you want to create. With art, it's inspired creativity. um Maybe you're deciding you want to make something physically. Maybe you're recognizing that um I'm getting life imitates art. there's there's something that you have wanted to do, or you these two figures are very similar. You're learning how to alchemize. This is a part of the art of alchemy. How to change make energy change form. Um this is a part of the journey, is taking this dream or goal that you have, and it's morphing into something bigger and more than you even anticipated. But it's um you kind of grow. You're coming in. Your two parts of yourself are merging because you have done some kind of healing. Maybe you've kind of took the time to do some shadow work. Certainly, yeah, you are bringing the different parts of yourself together and forging forging something. Oh, wow, this person has fire and water. It's your it's combining your emotions with that fiery intensity, um that that feeling of inspiration. And that's a part of how you create something new. And maybe this is just creating a new life for yourself. um and that's the art is within that. Like I said, life imitates art. you do something and then it kind of ripples out, or you see the effects um, in your life. You see how things transform. We started with this butterfly garden. To me, butterflies represent major transformation and metamorphosis. And that's where this is all leading to. Lioness Kitty Cat made it. Awesome. So glad you could be here. So let me finish. What am I finishing with? I'll finish with the chakra card. Heart chakra, gratitude. I am thankful and humble as I move through life. I receive willingly, lovingly, and graciously. I recognize and appreciate the small things in life, the synchronicities and beauty that can be found in each and every moment. I am grateful. I love that, because that's what I was saying in the beginning. It's all about all the small things that that's what makes up the majority of our experience, and it's in those small things where you find the magic. uh and this is about you being curious about those small things and grateful for the opportunity to learn and to grow and to discover whatever life has awaiting for you. It's awesome. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And thanks again so much for liking, subscribing, and sharing.